Hey YouTube friends, it's MSPT71 and I am here for my week 2 post-op update from VSG surgery. I had my surgery on July 19th, 2014 and with Dr. Frederick Tiesinga at Westlake Hospital in Elmwood, Illinois. So I'm sitting in a park, I'm waiting for my son. He has soccer practice. It's ridiculously a beautiful day and I'm just gonna have to deal with people walking past and watching me talk to my phone. So I really wish I didn't have my glasses on, but I can't see without them. So sorry that I'm so obscure. So I have some notes. I was really looking forward to this update. I have a lot to say. It's been really I've just had so much mental clarity this week that there's just a lot going on in my head. So I'm going to start with the numbers. My starting weight was 272. After I had a hernia repair on May 22nd, it went up to 279. I didn't really lose any weight. I just lost and gained during the 6-month pre-op diet. I had a 5-day liquid diet before surgery. Day of surgery I was 271, and at my doctor's visit a week later I was 263. Today I weighed myself and I was 259. And I'm staying with my parents right now as I recover. And you know, they have a scale. That scale has been there since I was a kid, and so right now if we put it up to 6 pounds before I weigh, that's about what the doctor's office was. So I've said I wasn't going to go on a scale, but I mean, it's like a siren. It's like a Greek mythical creature, and it calls to me, and I toss clothes on it so I can't see it, but it doesn't matter. So I've been weighing myself maybe like 3 or 4 times since the doctor's office, and every single time I swear to God it says 259. It never budges. It didn't even budge. I even moved the scale needle up to 7 pounds, you know, from 0 before I started. It still went to 259. So 259. And that is a 4-pound loss from last week. So since my pre-op diet, which was, so like in the last 20 days, I'm down 20 pounds. So pretty good. I'm feeling much better this week. Much better. So the fatigue, the nausea is much better. I've been taking Zofran, and I've been cutting back on that. I'm still a little bit of an issue, but much better. The fatigue is so much better. After I saw my doctor, I started adding smoothies, a smoothie a day and cream soup, and threw protein powder in it, and I think the calories and the vitamins from the food, I think that just made a huge difference. Plus I hadn't been taking my vitamin because I was so nauseous. I couldn't take pain medication. It just was like water and ice pure. So I'm doing much better. I feel so much better. So yay! You know, I was really upset with my doctor because when I left the hospital, he said there was nothing he could give me for nausea, which is BS. So whatever his reasoning is, you know, whether he doesn't want his patients to overdo it in the beginning as far as with eating or drinking, whatever. But I was really nauseous and I really suffered, and I don't feel like that needed to happen. So the nurse said, yeah, I could have had something. So she gave me Zofran. Helped so much. But then I realized, if I had the nausea medication and I had felt a lot better that first week, I probably would have overdone it physically and would be not feeling so great right now. So I'm just gonna let that lie, and it is what it is. I feel better now, so that's all that matters. And I have been more active. Just little things like going to the store, going to visit friends, or I'm not doing any kind of like walking for exercise or anything. I don't have the energy. My hair. So yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not exercising for half an hour. I'm not walking. That can wait. I have no energy. So And I definitely kind of overdid it the past 3 days, just doing like visiting people and picking up the kids, or stopping at Walgreens. I passed out yesterday at like 4 o'clock. I woke up to make sure I finished my Isopure, but I think if I listen to my body, I'll be okay. So, and today I noticed that I can drink water normally now. Well, normally for me is huge, finishing a 24-ounce bottle in like 15 minutes. But like a normal sip, instead of like sip, 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 like a nice big sip. So I'm really happy about that, because one thing I have noticed as far as physically that's been going on is I believe I developed a UTI from not getting in enough fluids the first week. So I was kind of letting that go to see if it would get better, and it has gotten better. I've had some cranberry juice and I've been drinking more water, and it's actually much better. And I've never had one before, so if I feel like I still have it tomorrow, I'm going to call the doctor, my primary. So physically, I can tell that the swelling from the surgery around my upper abdomen is down. It was almost like past my boobs after surgery. I don't really have a large chest, so that's quite possible. But it's like flat. It's back to where it was before. So that's good. And I think because I can drink more of water, then the swelling has gone down in my belly. Thicker liquids, they are taking time, so to be expected. I've had a lot of itching along my upper belly where my incisions are. I thought something bit me, but it wasn't. I think it's just the healing. Like when your nerves regenerate and there's healing going on, and in an area you itch. It itches, so that's a good sign. Issues physically with the bathroom. So just fast forward this if you don't like this kind of conversation, but I'll keep it short. The first week, anytime I thought I had gas, I went to the bathroom because sharding was an issue. That cleared up, and the second week I've had nothing. None shall pass. And that's pretty much what's happened. So now I feel like, I really want to go, and I can't. So I think I have some stuff at home. I'm going to take some milk of magnesia, or I have something my doctor said I could take. And I'm going to get that, and hopefully things will move along. Okay, see, that was nice and short. Also, yesterday I woke up with this metallic taste in my mouth and discovered that I'm in ketosis. Yay! Which, how could you not be if you're just on a liquid diet? So, I think that's why I was so exhausted after the surgery, because that's what I was going into. I was moving into ketosis. It's moving from a sugar-based energy source to a fat-based ketones, from glucose to ketones. And that's it. Exhaustion is huge. So I blamed it on the surgery, which, knowing myself, I'm really glad I didn't put 2 and 2 together and connect it with the ketosis phase, because I would have taken a bagel and put it in a blender and drank it, because seriously, I'm such a wuss. I don't like to be uncomfortable. I'd rather be in pain than have nausea. I'd rather, be in pain than have fatigue. Like, that's my Achilles heel. So, and I'm not very patient. So I would have taken a bagel and threw it in the blender. So I'm glad that I didn't know. And then what else physically? Work. Oh, just the way I feel. Like, my job, I only work 3 days a week, but I work with people, and, I like people. I like helping people. I love my job, but, to work with like 12 to 14 different patients a day, and to be on my feet, and then the one day is like really physical. It's almost like working in a nursing home. I don't think I can do it, because I'm so tired, just doing nothing. So I think I'm going to have to talk to my husband and maybe not go back to work until I start food, which isn't going to be for another 2 more weeks. So maybe I do need to take a month off. I've already been off work for 6 weeks because I had a hernia operation. So what the hell? Why not take off another 2 more? Let's just see. Let's see if I have a job when I go back. Who knows? Mentally, okay, so mentally I feel amazing. I feel like I have found myself. I feel like I want to change my name to Finding Jen, because I mean, I feel I was lost. Like, I just thought like the next 20, 30, 40 years of my life were going to consist of me overeating, to feel numb, to not have to deal, just, you know, not be available, not be, I don't know, just not worth it. Or, you know, to think of doing that for the next 20 or 30 years and just laying on the couch at home, or I had no energy. I had no, and I didn't want to do anything. I mean, and it's depression, sure, and I do suffer from, I have battled with depression since I've had kids, but not that it's their fault, just the hormones. It's your fault. But because of this, you know, being, not eating and being off of foods and being off of carbs, and my mind feeling so clear, I'm back. Like, my old personality's back, my sense of humor is back that I had. I have opinions about everything that I need to really be careful, because I can be very sarcastic and not very, come off as very nice, but like, I feel like I have something to say now, and world, you better watch out. I just feel amazing, and I feel like I'm finally myself again, and I lost her so many years ago, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore because these stupid hormones. I'm just crying I'm either angry or I'm crying all the time. Too many hormones are floating around. But I'm not sad. It's just I get overwhelmed with this stuff. Like, I'm so incredibly grateful and happy and amazed at how I'm feeling. I just didn't think I could feel this way. And you know, if I didn't lose another pound, if I stayed at 259, but I feel like I feel right now, this surgery was this surgery was a success. Of course I want to get into a healthy weight, and of course I want, you know, my body to change and you know, get rid of my CPAP and things like that. But I mean, mentally, and it's the mental, it's my feeling like I'm a human being again, feeling like I can't even talk about it right now. Perhaps when these hormones are out of my system, I might be able to. But I just feel so grateful and so truly happy that I did this. This is the best thing I could have ever done for myself at this time in my life. Things are going to change. I'm not taking any prisoners. And like Sarah from Less of Sarah says, I'm going to rock this and I'm going to make it my bitch. I've talked to a lot of my friends, and they're so happy for me, and they're just like, I can't believe you're back. This is wonderful. You know, people who've known me for a long time. Yeah, so things might get kind of messy in my personal life, but I can handle it now. I couldn't handle it before. This is what I needed. This is what I needed to make a change, and I'm just really grateful it was able to happen. So no more buyer's remorse. So yeah, I made the right decision. I think the